Right then, if that's truly what you want, I'll comply. There, you happy now? Ahoy, mateys! Welcome back on board to sail the seas of the Builder's Vision SMP. This spear captain speaking, Mypowerbob. It is another month, and things are going just as fast here as they usually do on the Builder's Vision. Last time we built a whole lot of 8 different buildings, twice as many as we were tasked to do. And, well, this is going to end up looking like a town. I need to build a lot more. That's what we're going to get straight into, because, as I said, things are going fast here. We've already gotten our first task, and I'm almost running out of time to build it. But, before we get to that, I have something to talk about. I've been thinking. I have been considering all these buildings I've built. You know, taking it all in and studying them. As I sat there on my local beach, eating sand as I usually do on a Tuesday afternoon, I thought to myself, what am I doing? Because I'm not happy with the buildings I've built. I mean, sure, some of them have fun little quirks, like putting a whole mast through the roof of it to, you know, add some kind of piratey aesthetic to it. And then others have a little bit more vague one, like taking the shape of a ship. But other than that, these buildings don't feel piratey enough. Case in point, the bakery. It's very nice, it's very cozy, it's a little bit Ghibli-esque, honestly, and that was by design, but a Ghibli-esque building is kind of the opposite of what a pirate's building needs to be. There needs to be more, more damage, more dirt, just less proper, upstanding. It's a shanty town created by the worst people in the world, and most of these buildings don't really reflect that. So, as I sat there pondering the first task we got this month, which is to build a winery and a vineyard and stuff, I thought to myself, how am I going to do this? Because a vineyard doesn't belong in a town. At most, it belongs to the outskirts of a town. And as well, a vineyard takes up a lot of space because there's a lot of grapes that need to grow. And so I was looking around an area, thinking, where can I put this? Where can I place a building that belongs on the outskirts of a town, or at least the outer border of a town, while not taking up valuable space for the actual town buildings? The thought collided with the previous thought of, piratey details. So this vineyard is going to be a test of my skill to actually put some pirate pizzazz onto a task. And then we'll see if we'll be able to gain that pace and carry that pace over to whatever else we're going to build at the start of this montage. Because, I've only planned the first thing and then the rest comes after. Just getting straight into the build. So let's go!
Where hearted souls on the ocean's flow, heave ho, onwards we row, forever off to new shores we go. Heave ho, onwards we row, we sail so long and so far from home, we brave the storms and the cold. From port to port on the waves we roam, we're venturesome and bold. We're hearted souls on the ocean's flow. Heave ho, onwards we row, the waves they roar and the gales they blow. Heave ho, onwards we row.
Ahoy! welcome back. The winery is complete. A neat little local winery that, you know, doesn't produce much, but produces enough. It is, it's a little bit messy and broken and damaged, and well, there's a lot of sticks and gravel and pebbles around, and haven't even pulled out the weeds. And actually, word of advice: you should probably avoid drinking the products I make here, just in case. But yeah, it's a little winery. We've got white grapes over here in different kinds, and red grapes over here in some other different kinds. And then, you know, they put it right here in these pots and step on them, and well, yeah, I guess that's another reason you should probably avoid drinking this. There's probably a little bit of gravel in these bottles, actually. And I mean, look at this. Down here, there's barely any product. But I guess that's on me for not just making more different bottles. And then, you know, the sale parts can't go without that. And then really it's just a regular house in here. It's a farm just like the other ones here, and people need a place to sleep. And then there's this here crow's nest, because I didn't know what else to put there to make it piratey. I'm still struggling with that. And then the other task, the one other task I built here, which to go on a tangent real quick, we haven't gotten as many tasks as we should have done this month, which is completely fine. There's no rush. I don't need tasks to build stuff, you know, and you know, sometimes for whatever reason life gets in the way or you just forget, and yeah. So this time lapse was only reduced to 2 tasks. But boy oh boy, does that not mean it's a lack of content, because this here is a restaurant. Yes, that was our second task. The ABC restaurant. And can you hear that? I mean, how could you not? In here, between the first and second floor, I've snuck in a little chicken farm that'll feed me kind of good, I guess. Oh, another one died. I don't know what we got. But yeah, it's a bit loud in here, which is honestly why we have this here radio. I hope that's not copyrighted music. So yeah, it's a tiki bar restaurant where you can buy, you know, chicken and different kinds of fish and a jungle juice cocktail. Got a terrace here where you can sit and enjoy the sun, and well, I don't need to explain this in detail to you, because the task was not only to build this here restaurant, but also to make a whole ad for it. So take a look at this. Oh, finally, land. I'm so hungry. Welcome, landlubber. Do ye be hungry? Oh boy, I sure am. I could eat a whole cow. Oh, well, we don't really serve that here. A whole sheep then? No, not quite. Pig? Watch your tongue! How about fish then? Aye! Now you be speaking my language. Just head on up to the ABC restaurant. You'll find it on the corner of Jack and Sparrow Street. Here we serve fish. We also serve fish. And believe it or not, we also serve fish. But if ye ain't too fond of seafood, then do not fear. Do you like chicken? Because we do also serve something chicken adjacent. Oh boy, what a selection! Is any of it good? Alright, calm down, Gordon Ramsay, this isn't Paris. So, kick back on our roof terrace and enjoy our jungle juice cocktails, all for the low, low price of please come. So, come on down to the Anchorust Boiled Chicken Restaurant today. No, I forgot to put on the handbrake. Better go back to the restaurant. Ah, yes, that was a lot of fun. It's not often I get to put my bachelor to use, but I mean, I don't know if that applies, actually. Yeah. Anyway, it seems this here Anchorust Boiled Chicken restaurant wasn't the only new restaurant in town. Or, well, it was the new restaurant in my town, but not the new one in other towns. What's this now? What? A mancer? A manicer. Feel like the sun. Shine like the sun. Dine like the sun. Now open a purple crayon. Come into my town. Waddle up to my restaurant. Serve me food. How dare you? Yeah, okay, so this is another ad for another restaurant, I guess. Pretty cool. There we are. That didn't happen. Eat at the ABC restaurant today. So yeah, just like what happened in the last episode, really. Given that I tried to cram more of these tasks into one segment, there's a lot of space in between tasks that allows for stuff to happen. That was a very weird way to put it, but what I'm trying to say is that I have... But what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, I have some footage from in between those two buildings to show. So, yeah. Just, I'm too tired to do segues, just roll. Just turn the page. So, as I am recording this, I've only finished this here first building. But I am recording nonetheless because I had a visit from someone. Ahoy!
Ahoy indeed. I've come bearing gifts.
Ooh. Wow. Oh. Thank you.
Rare treasure indeed.
Oh. Thank you. Now I gotta go find some diamonds to make diamond armor first.
Yeah, but you know, well, that's like this is one of the hard bit. So it's just like
That's true.
getting all nether right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that make it really easy for me. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yes. Goose was so nice as to give me a netherite trim, which means that I can now go and turn my diamond armor into netherite armor. Well, except for the fact that I don't have diamond armor. Oh, and also I do have more visitors, it seems. Let's get off. Need to get out of here. So yeah, I need to go and mine for some diamonds so I can get myself some proper diamond armor, because, well, I've just been walking around in leather and iron and whatever else I just have here in this chest, just so I could get rid of it, you know? But I think it is high time. Whoa, that's very close. It's high time for me to actually get some good armor so that I can go out exploring more, visit some bastions and ocean monuments, especially. I'm probably going to need a lot of ocean monument resources sooner or later, so yeah, it's mining time. Okay, that's been a pretty good haul. I'm happy with that. I can make some armor out of that, and boy do I need it because I swam in a lot of lava and just broke everything I had. So let's just grab this and there we go. Alright, here we are, fully decked out in diamond, and wow, honestly, it looks kind of weird now. Like, I've gotten so used to netherite and having an elytra instead of a chestplate. It's just, honestly, it's almost nostalgic to look at. But that might change once I enchant this stuff, which, well, as I died, lost a lot of XP. Yeah, I gotta grind a lot. So, that is that. Got myself fully enchanted. It's some okay enchantments. Lots more to add on to this, really. But it's a good start, honestly. It's what I got is pretty useful, so I'm happy with that. Now, back to future me. Or present day me? Am I past me? Do I no longer exist? Oh no. No, don't leave me. No, come back, please. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to disappear forever. What if I disappear forever whenever it goes back to present day me? No! So yeah, I finally found the incentive to get myself a diamond armor. And, still don't have netherite to upgrade it, and I think I'll save that for the next episode. This is fine enough for now. Like, being this protected, I could probably fly into a wall without taking any bad damage, huh? Let's try this. Ah! Ugh. Shiver me timbers! Where am I now? Oh, I've entered the back rooms. Oh, this is not good. Ah, not again. What's this? Contestants. Huh. Well, I do love to write my name down places where I don't know what I'm signing off on. There. Wonder what all that is about, huh? Now, how do I get out? So that was weird. I had a little brain blast, a little yeah, in Spore, actually, when you evolve a little bit to the next stage and your brain expands a little bit, I did that, and I came up with the idea, or well, I remembered that I've seen before on the internet and stuff that, people will put campfires like this on the road to make it smoky, and yeah, I think if I put a few of those around, this place will feel a little dirtier, a little more grimy, a little bit more piratey. So, oh wow, my stuff is too good. Efficiency 4, that's twice as much efficiency as I'd like to have on a shovel. Yeah, there's not a lot of buildings here, but once more buildings are built and it's more cramped and stuff, oh yeah, it is coming together a little bit. Yeah, it's alright, yeah, look at that. A little bit more. It's a lot more smoke around here now. Just in general, kind of a, like a New York vibe. How there's, for some reason, always like a bunch, like way too much smoke coming out of the New York sewers. Is that an actual thing that's happening in New York, or is that just like something they did on Ghostbusters or whatever? I really want to know. I've never been to America, because what kind of smoke is it even? Anyway, now another little thing that I've thought up that is admittedly not as effective as the campfires under the road, but these here cannons can be made more active. Now, because of these walls, you can't really fire the actual cannons. You see, I just picked up the arrow there and just didn't fly. just, yeah, it's stuck in the wall actually, it seems. Okay, but if I instead of arrows put some fireworks with a little burst of white in them, it at least looks like it fires, kinda. It's a smoke from the firing. Yeah. So if I just get a lot of gunpowder and paper, then yeah, I can maybe hook some up to fire at random intervals during the day. Yes. Actually, maybe not. We're in port. That'll definitely damage some other ships, and we don't want that. So, I have something I want to just talk about for a minute, as I'm just building something random in the background. So yeah, it's been a weird month for me, both in terms of this SMP and just in general. And I have kind of almost struggled to put together this video, and I can't quite figure out why. Just my heart's not been in it, really. The lack of tasks has been nice. It's been, nice having a little break, kinda, and it seems that we might actually reduce it to a task every other week rather than one every week, which is nice. But in terms of just trying to develop my town, I haven't gotten any inspiration, really. I don't know. It might come down to the fact that I'm not spending enough time on the server. I'm spending more time on my creative world trying to design one building. And I think maybe I just need to approach these videos differently. So I think going forward, I'm going to do a lot more kind of building as you're seeing me do right now, instead of these huge time lapses with epic music and stuff. For this series specifically, I think that's the conclusion I've come to, that I can't approach these videos as I'm approaching my single player videos. But I do also fear that I might be approaching a sort of burnout from Minecraft, at least, and I hope not. I hope that's just an energy thing that'll quickly come back to me. But yeah, this that's just how it is, kind of. I think also just trying to bank on having a video out once a month of this might not be ideal. Maybe try to create more shorter videos more often that are more focused on one thing. I think what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to have to try to experiment a bit with what I'm doing in my videos going forward, in these videos specifically. And we'll see where that goes. There's a few interesting community projects coming up very soon that'll hopefully spark some kind of creative motivation in me. Yeah, we'll see. Now look at this. I built a little ship. A small little schooner. This one is so lovely called Sweet on Paper, which is yet another pun because, as you noticed, I have some bubbles and glass going into it, and here we got some sugarcane. Yeah, it's a little sugarcane farm. It's not as detailed as the big ship. I mean, the smaller the size, the harder to detail, I find. So but it works as a farm, and that's the important part. So I guess that's about it for this episode, really. It is some progress, after all. We built a restaurant, then we built a aha! We built a winery. There we go. Now it looks like I'm spying at it. We built a winery, and yeah, and then an addition to the pier and a little boat, and yeah, that's fine enough. Hopefully, next episode I'll get to do something more. I should probably make like a proper layout and build more roads and just plan out each area for what I can build there and stuff. And oh, look at that, phantoms, huh? Look at that loser about to get knocked down. Oh, knocks me out of free cam, huh? That's interesting. So yeah, as the sun sets, so does this video, and it's time to go to bed. So let me sit on my chair, please. Oh, look at that. Anyway, if you enjoyed sailing with me, consider subscribing to join my crew. Flick that like button a coin of gold and sing me a shanty in those comments. Return to these docks again next time I sail into port to join me on yet another plundering adventure. But until I spot you in my spyglass again, you be looking like a chest of treasure today, and fare thee well, mateys. Mwah.
Lift our sails and our hands, we will ride to new lands, many voyages on many tides.